How do we put the number line slide together?
This is if you accidentally put it upside down, you recognize it's not good, you just do something like.
No, that goes with the 10, right? And like you said, if we recognize something's upside down, we turn it right side up. Okay, minus and plus. Okay, so here is our number line slide. In this clip, we wanted to show you how to do subtraction. And just in case you want to know, we found something fun at the thrift store. This is only $3, and this is what we're using to create our number line slide today.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
so
kids, tell us when you're ready. I'm so happy to see you guys again, kids.
That's great. We are happy to see them, huh? All right, we are all ready. We're going to do it. Okay, so we're going to do subtraction this time. All right, so we're going to do 10 minus 2 for this one. And there's our bottom line. Okay, Brendan, can you help us figure out what 10 minus 2 should be on the number line slide? Maybe we should sing the song first, huh? Now put your finger on the number at the top of the fact. If it's plus, slide forward. If it's minus, slide back. How many spaces should you slide? It depends on the number near the bottom line. All right, so this one is minus. So we know we're going to move back to the minus sign. And how many spaces are we going to move?
Backwards.
Yeah, we're going to move 2 backwards. Okay, Brendan, can you help us figure this out? What's 10 minus 2 using the number line slide?
So what you actually do is, let's see. So you start at 10, and then you go 2 spaces. 1, 2.
Cool. So what's the answer?
It's a 9.
Well, you actually pointed at 8.
Oh, actually 8.
Yeah, so just to make sure, like Brendan says, we start at 10 and we go 2 spaces back. 1 and 2. The answer is 8. Sorry, this is looking confusing with my arrows. So we're going to erase it and we're going to try another one so you're not confused. But this time, I think we're going to write the math fact a little different, because sometimes when you have homework, your math facts are going to look like this.
So kids.
Okay, so sometimes our math facts look like this. Now, when they look like this, all you need to remember is that when they're written like this, the first number would be the number at the top of the fact. The second number that's closest to the equal sign would be the one that's closest to the bottom line, right? Now, if this way confuses you and you get your math facts like that, all you have to do is write it different. So if your math fact is like this, why don't right next to it, you write it like this? And that way you're not confused, okay? You can always rewrite it, okay? Remember, this before was like this, okay? But we just made sure we wrote it like this so we're not confused, okay? Brendan, can you help us figure out what 5 minus 2 is on the number line slide?
So 5 minus 2 is like...
Where do you start? On the number line, where do you start?
5.
You got it. Now, how many spaces do we move backward?
1, 2.
Good. So what's the answer, Brendan?
3.
Good. 3. Awesome. So we're going to do this again. So we get one more time in. We start at 5. We move back 1, 2. And we move back 2 because It's subtraction. The answer is 3. See how that works?
Yeah, kids, and you can also review your kinds of videos too, huh?
Okay. Brendan enjoys making these videos and he's really good at it. Okay, how about we do one more subtraction? Let's straighten this out, sorry. Okay, let's do one more subtraction. How about we do, let's go 7 minus 3. Now,
Yep, let's do that.
now Brendan, if our math fact is written this way, which number is at the top of the fact in this one, in this equation?
The top of the fact is 7.
Yes. And which one is near the bottom line? 3? Good, because it's by the equal sign. Confusing. You can rewrite it just like this. Okay, now remember this was this before. Okay, but we changed it like this so that we wouldn't be as confused. Brendan, how do we figure out 7 minus 3 on the number line slide?
So like the top of the fact.
You got it. 7 is at the top of the fact, so that's where we start. How many spaces?
So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
So that's a good try and that's very close. We got to do it again though.
Yeah.
So we start at 7. Okay, why don't you do it with a marker? So we start at 7. Okay, now here start at this dot and then start at this dot and then we go like this. 1, 2, and 3. So what's the answer?
4.
Good, it's 4. Now remember, we moved backward because
it's a minus, kids.
Yep, and can you find the minus sign? Can you point to the minus sign on the number line slide here so that everyone knows where it's at? Good. And the plus signs here, good. So that's how you do minus on the number line slide. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe and hit the link below.